In that case, clap, hoop, holler, and cheer. Welcome to the stage to the one and only Keego!
Short person here. How are you? I had so much to talk to you about, but two things have happened to me. Number one, as I'm walking up, I realised that the host and myself, we look like the before and after of a drugs awareness poster. Just spotted that, and I flew over today from Dublin, right? And it was a 7-hour delay. Any Irish in, actually? All right, stay with me on this then. Because it was a 7-hour delay, okay? There was a load of people going, there's a football match on somewhere, I don't know. And I saw something I haven't seen in a long time. I saw drunk dads trying to fight each other in front of their children. Because I'm from the 80s where there were no rules, right? If my dad was starting to fight with your dad, it was on. But in the middle of a Ryanair flight up the aisleway, I had a Liverpool fan down here with the Candy jersey from way back in the day, and I had a bandwagoner from a couple of years ago meeting in the middle, and their kids were walking up behind them trying to pull them back. Going, Dad, for fuck's sake, come on. But it started really nicely. It started, fuck off, right? It started like that. No, you fuck off. You watch your fucking language in front of my children. Fuck your children. Fuck you, you cunt. Bang! So I went through that to be here with you beautiful people tonight. And I am happy. I'm happy to see you. But I feel we've got to get to know each other, okay? If that's all right, because I am a bald, human male, okay? Yes, my brother. Well, you're hanging on there. Fair play to you. I did a gig when I was like, yes, my brother, to someone back there, and he's like, what? He's like, do you not know? So I can't, there's a lot of strong hairlines aside from the two of us out tonight, so fair play to everyone. But this hurts. But this started happening to me at a very young age, kind of 18, 19 months. I started losing my hair. I don't know if you can tell, but these two sides of my hairline, they had a race. Backwards. And my hairline has receded so far that it's in the middle of my arse here. This is my struggle, not your, well, it's our struggle. Yes, sir, come on. I actually did that to a woman once in the front row, and she glassed me, so thank you. That's it. But listen, if you're in a relationship, give me a woo. Oh, you sound happy, fair play to you. Riding all the time. If you're single, give me a woo. Looking for the ride. Okay. And this is the best tester, right? Whoa! Someone's got Tourette's. Usually it's like, tits, fuck, bum. But no, it's woo! But if you're married, give me a woo. Did you hear up here someone? Woo. Made a mistake a long time ago. They did call him the tripod on his Tinder profile, but he was lying. But when you're in a relationship, right, for a long time, like I've been married for 12 years, okay? Yeah, nothing. Well, how about yourself? You're 20. Do you see look on her face? You see that? She kind of went like this. Well, you guys will know what I'm talking about, but like, I've been married 12 years, okay? And I've given my wife 6 of the best months of her life. I knew when I left the gap there it was going to be a problem. Now listen, you and me have to talk. Are you the only person subscribing to my OnlyFans? Is that what it is? Back home they call me the fastest man on 2 legs. It's always great to meet a fan. Yeah. Do you want to will we do this together? Do you want to come on? But no, they're obviously very much in love up here. Fair play. Captain 7 seconds up here, you know. But it takes more and more effort to keep things fresh and sexy, right? When you're in a relationship for a long time. 6 seconds. We're all going to get to know each other, and that's all you're going to remember me for. You and my wife have so much in common. But it takes effort, you know what I mean? I want to tell you about a couple of times I tried to keep things fresh and sexy, okay? Because the first time was a couple of weeks ago. We tried role play. Any of you perverts tried role play? But I got to pick, right? I got to pick what we were doing, and I picked doctors and nurses, right? Now, she was the doctor. Girl power. I was the slutty nurse. Whoa! You obviously haven't seen the DVD. Yeah, but it was going well. Thank you for your encouragement. It was going well, right? All the gear on, all the uniforms and everything. Checking temperatures the old-fashioned way. Whenever I do that, I'm trying to see who am I going to get eye contact with for that bit. How awkward are we going to make this basement? But the role play doctors and nurses was going really well. The problem started happening, though, when the role play doctors and nurses turned into a real doctor's appointment. Because it'll resonate with you over here. Someone's got a cop or a bag on them. I don't know what's happening. I feel like I'm back on that Ryanair flight, you know what I mean? They had no booze, but all of a sudden these Ziploc bags started opening up and people calling each other cunts in front of their kids. I don't even remember what I was talking about. We're just going to move on because I'm having so much fun here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying myself. But another gift she got me was the Kama Sutra. You all know? You all right? I have that effect on men. It's okay. He's trying to take a picture of my cock. How good's the zoom on that phone? Big screen, bad zoom. You know yourself. But she bought me the Kama Sutra, right? For those, everybody, I'm assuming, knows what the Kama Sutra is. No, don't. If you're here with someone on a first date, you're kind of going, of course I don't know. So for those who are pretending not to know, the Kama Sutra... Just loosen the left strap there, Petal. You'll be all right. Just cackling in the dark, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm in that sex club in Berlin again, you know what I mean? Don't pretend you've never been there. Captain 7 Seconds. But the Kama Sutra, for those who don't know, or are pretending not to know, it's like a lover's guide. It's a manual, right? It's got like, you know, positions, sauces, ointments, ways of pleasing your partner, right? And there's 514 positions in that book. Oh. Me as an Irishman, I know 4 of them. It gets even sexier, folks, because I only use 2 of them. Why did the chicken cross the road? 6. All right, I thought you knew all my jokes. Sorry. But you see, I only know 2 of the 512 positions in the Kama Sutra, which is like, it's worrying. But I guess it kind of I think I'm just a missionary boy in a reverse cowgirl world. You know what I mean? That's where we are. Yes, sir. You know what I'm talking about. But today's a big day for me, right? Today is a massive day for me. Today is my birthday. I like to say that at every gig, just to see how everyone is. But like my age has gone from being a number like to a medical condition. That's where I'm at. Like I don't know if anyone here would remember a game back in the day called Pokemon Go. Do you remember that weird game? Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. I play the same game, Gotta Catch 'Em All, but just with cholesterol. I've caught them all. And chlamydia. But I do weird kinky shit now that I'm older, and I feel we've got to know each other, and I want to talk to you about it. I've started watching the news. Oh. Couple of you kinky fuckers watch the news as well. But I heard about a couple of weird things. Like I was reading about a teacher who got arrested for having sex with her students in maths class. Hey! Now, and she's here tonight! I didn't recognize you in the dark there, miss. Well, like teachers riding students, having sex with students, it's a weird thing, isn't it? Like that curriculum has changed since I was in school. Because if my chemistry teacher, Miss Byrne, wanted to have sex with me, I could have been Albert Einstein. She had no interest at all. But my German teacher, he had a lot of interest. School got awkward pretty quick. You know, but it's also weird things. I don't know if the fellas in the room are going to agree with me here, but I was reading about a study that found, I'm going to ask the ladies in a second here, sex education in Ireland and the UK has been found to be out of date and inaccurate. Now, ladies and fellas who've had sex with fellas, because you got to cover everybody. Have you found our love-making skills in the riding, in the sex? You know how good I am at when I call it the sex? Have you found it to be out of date or inaccurate? No, everybody's fucking brilliant at sex over here, all right. Because I'm shit, and I'm awful, because I'm a product of the education system in Ireland. I was taught that the clitoris was a Greek island. Couldn't even find it if I'm on holiday. It's awful. But like I am the way I am because I'm a child of the 80s who grew up in the 90s. Do we have any 80s babies in here? Yo. Because it's a it's not a competition. You look very young. But 2 decades, you know, the 80s and the 90s, it was a very weird way of living because we went through a lot more than my parents went through, for example, because they grew up with the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Andy Warhol, cool shit, right? I grew up, and we grew up, with MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice, and really slow internet porn. Dial-up is right. Nobody touch the phone. I'm trying to have a wank. I was talking about Tourette's earlier on. That's my Tourette's. But you're dead right. But like, you know, the internet, the porn was regular speed that we were downloading. It's just the internet in Ireland was so slow that by the time the film had downloaded, the teen had become a MILF. My parents watched the moon landing. Amazing stuff. The biggest technological advancement in our lifetime is Snapchat. Give me a woo if any of you perverts are on Snapchat. He didn't put his hand up, you did. You're like, way! But for those who don't know, Snapchat is an app on your phone, and we use it for sending... I don't know. Captain 7 seconds hit the nail on the head there, okay? So what Snapchat is it's an app on your phone that is used for sending pictures of your genitals to people you like. Sorry, I forget what I was going to say. They're having a full domestic here. Who are you sending dick pics to, you prick? You're the one who said you were on Snapchat in the first place. Right, let's go to the handicapped toilets and have some sex. Some of that may happen. I'll be in there just in case. You know. Look for the guy with no trousers and the stupid jacket.
15 seconds worth.
Higher level maths, fair play to you. Look at me, I can count. I bought a t-shirt that's 2 sizes too small for me, but I can count. Now look, I know I'm wearing jeans like this, and I'm wearing 6 pairs of socks right now, and only one pair of them is on my feet. My eyes are up here. I'll be totally honest with you guys. I've completely forgotten what we were talking about. I'm having so much fun. So I think what I'll do is I'll try and leave you with something from my hometown. I'm from a place called Bray, County Wicklow. No one. Okay. No one. Okay. So Bray. I know, they're looking at me like I just took a shit in the stage. So it's outside of Dublin. It's about 40 minutes away from the city centre, right? Just to give you an idea, an American tourist left a review on TripAdvisor of my hometown, and it said, Bray is cultured, but charmingly violent. We don't know what that means, but I want to leave you with a phrase that was written on the back of a public toilet door in Bray, where I lost my virginity. Twice. It does grow back. If you enjoyed this, I'll see you for a pint afterwards. If you didn't enjoy it, let's pretend it never happened, right? So, but this is it. You guys hold hands, even though we just had a fight there. If you're here with someone on a first date, last date, in between date, this is the moment. This is from my town to your hearts. Love is like pissing in your own trousers. You may think you look stupid, but you will always feel warm. I've been Keego. You've all been fucking brilliant.